you better get ready to use that pause button, because you don't want to miss any of these hidden Easter eggs. These Disney moments move by so fast that if you don't pause the screen, you will never notice them. But don't you worry, we've got you covered, and we will show you some of the hardest to find moments in your favorite Disney films. Don't forget to subscribe and join the notification squad to get up-to-date content daily. Here is Screen Rant's list of 10 paused Disney moments that reveal hidden Easter eggs. And before we start, can you guess this movie from these emojis? Stay tuned for the answer at the end of our video.
She wasn't scared of you? She was only 6!
I could have been dead!
Monsters, Inc. When the scarers go in and out of doors to scare little children, pay close attention to the items on the doors. Like most children, the kids in Monsters, Inc. place stickers on the outside of their doors, and if you look closely, you'll notice something special about these stickers. They are the little critter characters from the Woody's Roundup TV show in Toy Story 2. It looks like Woody is still popular during the time of Monsters, Inc. Maybe that's why Jessie shows up in Boo's room.
I won first place!
Me too!
Oh, participation award.
Inside Out. Inside Out has several Easter eggs, and we've mentioned quite a few of them in past videos, but one arrives in the beginning of the film that if you were still getting popcorn, you might have missed it. When the Anderson family is driving to their new home, they drive past a field of corn, but look at the telephone wires. Sitting on the wires are the birds from the Pixar short For the Birds. The cool part is, For the Birds must have taken place in the fall, when the corn is dried up, and Inside Out during the spring, as it grows. It looks like no one headed south for the winter.
Major, Tow Mater, that's who is here to help you.
Cars 2. The Pizza Planet truck is a popular Easter egg to spot, and in Cars 2, he shows up during the casual race as a spectator. This one isn't so hard to spot, but many people don't realize he's in 2 scenes in the film. When Guido is showing off his drink mixing skills, stop looking at him and look above him to the TV. The Pizza Planet truck is being interviewed. Maybe that's why he's in so many Pixar films. He's a world-famous celebrity. Toy Story. The first Toy Story film is what started it all for Disney Pixar, and rightly so. This film still holds up today, and will for another bazillion years. We're pretty sure no one will argue with us on that point, but one argument that stands the test of time is Star Trek versus Star Wars. The people at Pixar couldn't make a choice in 1995's Toy Story. Check out Buzz's hand when he says goodbye. Spock would be proud. But when Buzz talks about Emperor Zurg's evil plan, he speaks directly about the Death Star.
Emperor Zurg has been secretly building a weapon with the destructive capacity to annihilate an entire planet.
Even in part 2, we find out Buzz is the son of Zurg.
Father.
Sound familiar? Finding Dory. In Finding Nemo, we learn that the dentist not only likes to cause pain to the children he works on, but he also likes to provide his niece with fish, no matter how many she kills. She shouldn't own fish, and it seems like the people at the Marine Life Institute know she shouldn't too. In Finding Dory, they have her picture up on the wall at the Institute, or maybe it's hanging there because she belongs in the quarantine section because something is wrong with her.
I'm telling you, man, every third blink is slower.
Cars. George Carlin is highly regarded as one of the greatest and most influential stand-up comedians of all time. Despite a great career in stand-up, he also provided the voice of the character Fillmore in 2006's Cars. The characters in this film are usually moving, and we never get too close to the license plates, but many of the license plates have double meanings. For instance, Fillmore's license plate reads 5/12/37, which stands for Carlin's birth date, May 12th, 1937.
Being a ladybug automatically makes me a girl. Is that it, Flyboy?
A Bug's Life. Here's one that you have to pause 2 different films and have a pretty good eye to see. In the film A Bug's Life, the ants live under a fancy-looking tree that seems to mean more than meets the eye. If you watch Toy Story 2, you'll notice that the film has the exact same tree in it. Just look at that shape. With the erosion around the tree in A Bug's Life, we have to wonder what event took place to cause that erosion, and will that be the subject of an upcoming Pixar film? The Black Cauldron. In the 1980s, Disney was looking at the success of Jim Henson's 1982 film, The Dark Crystal, for inspiration. They saw that dark fantasy adventure films were on the rise, and they wanted to get into that market. That's why they released The Black Cauldron in 1985. But they also pulled inspiration from their 1953 film, Peter Pan. When Taran heads into a cave, he is surrounded by fairies, and one is none other than the attitude-filled Tinker Bell. Remember to only think happy thoughts?
Just kidding.
Zootopia. Zootopia has numerous references to pop culture. They even hired Shakira to portray Gazelle. Judy Hopps even has a portable music player with music from Fur Fighters, Fleetwood Mac, and the Beagles. But we only caught one from Star Wars. When the stars of Zootopia break into Cliffside, they look around with a flashlight. Pause the video and you will see the code TK421 on the wall.
TK421, why aren't you at your post?
As any good Star Wars fan knows, this is a reference to a foolish stormtrooper that fell for the oldest trick in the book. The Incredibles. When Elastigirl flies a plane, she identifies her plane to the radio tower.
India Golf 909 transmitting in the blind guard. Disengage, repeat, disengage!
It stands for IG-99, which also stands for the Iron Giant that was released in 1999 by director Brad Bird. Then, when she's in the control tower, A113 makes an appearance too. A113 refers to a classroom number at the California Institute of Arts, where many artists from Disney started their careers, including Brad Bird. Looks like Bird likes to reference his past. There you have it, 10 paused Disney moments that reveal hidden Easter eggs. And the answer to the movie emoji is... Did you get the right answer? Let us know in the comments below, and check out our friends over at CBR for fun vids about TV, movies, music, gaming, comic books, and tons of other cool pop culture stuff. Thanks for watching.